How do? So, all we have is rain again in May. First day of May. Bringing your June flowers, I guess, huh? There's an old powder mill works building. I guess they might have used it for logging and for ice, transportation of ice. This river was used for transportation of a lot of things. And look at it today. It's swelled. It ain't swell. There's no holes left. It's just all flow. I'll take this for a little gander at this building, though. I just tried doing this before, and the damn internal storage was filled up on the phone. Look at that. Another one of these funky rocks, huh? Pretty large. What do you think? 20 ton? More? Who knows? 50? Your guess is as good as mine. I'll give you some scale to this building, what it looks like. It's just stone and mortar. Nevertheless, it looks like it wasn't built yesterday. Give you a close-up of it. You know, it does look like it was gone over maybe once. Or it was stacked stone, and they filled it in with mortar later. Hard to tell. They were good enough at stacking stone that they didn't need to mortar all that much. See inside, they even had a gable made. And I'd say that's, you know, inside at least 80 feet. Looks longer from outside. Yeah, pretty cool. Trying to make the best out of a miserable day, even though this is what nature needs. A little chilly for my needs. Once, a few disgruntled fishermen sitting down there. You can't even get near this place. There's nothing to fish. It's like fishing a flood zone. Yeah, no cats and dogs coming out of the sky, but something to do. It looks like the sun's trying to break through, so it might lighten up here. Might get some decent time. Maybe the wait was worth it. I've been dicking around by this building here for about 5 minutes or so, screwing around with this phone. And yeah, it looks like the sun's trying to pop out. So that would be a nice ending of a downpour. The sun was out before, maybe like an hour ago when I decided to drive down here. It's only about 15, 16 miles away from my house. But yeah, this is it. Water drops on the buds of the trees. You know, we like to see that. Droplets. Little droplets on the tree buds. Yeah, I'm being silly. Smoked myself a little silly waiting for the rain to stop. Still beautiful. Country roads take me home, huh? Always nice. This is that same area that I showed you before, but I'm farther down the road. And there's still some more, you know, large outcroppings down here. It's amazing. Just the magnitude of the obviously stones, but the imagination runs wild once you start looking at it from different perspectives. Could this be the remnants of some huge structure that was toppled over or piled up here or driven here? Pretty wild. Doesn't look like that at all over there. And I know I've been on that side of the river. There may be areas that are piled up in spots that I haven't explored yet, but mostly it's on this side. Now, if you go down farther south, you're going to get a huge gorge. You have it on both sides. It's unpredictable. Yeah, but too bad it wasn't a little bit more clear, but the buds are coming out. That's a lot of stone. They ain't rolling either. I don't really like the Rolling Stones either. Scary. Who wants Rolling Stones? Here comes the blue sky. Boy, oh boy. Be thankful you're alive. Mike Morales isn't here to see this with us today. Poor bugger. I wonder if they took him out or what. You always gotta wonder. Makes me a little apprehensive about opining, if you know what I mean. I guess you might want to call a plane that's safe. Is it cowardice? I don't know. Even the bravest of people without support, there goes a big loon down there. The bravest of people without support couldn't have fallen under the magnitude of a gang. You got like a gang stalking mentality, you know, people don't realize what's going on here. Any of our true heroes, they're definitely targeted. And I would say that that's more the norm than we're willing to accept. And even channels that were focusing on things that just contradict the mainstream narrative, a lot of them were shut down, and they were in no way violent or nasty. There was one a long time ago called Subphotonic who did a lot of, he dealt with meltology and stuff of that nature. And I think just by the sheer message he was putting out there that went totally against all of the mainstream, they took him down. And well, they didn't take him out, but they won't let that channel up anymore. I think this river came up since I've been standing here. Look at it over there. It's turning into a lake. There's some stuff. Look at that loon. That was cool. Oh well, it's part of nature. Might have been running my mouth a little bit here. Not much else to do when you're out here. Figured I'd share some of the moments, some of the things that cross my mind as I'm on my own. Be more you. Don't copy. Being original, always.